G'day, I'm Ash, welcome back to War Thunder, and in this episode we're going to take a look at the April Fool's event, which is Infantry in War Thunder, specifically exosuits, with addition of some tanks and a couple of helicopters, and as well as a light tank. The majority of the game will be focused, however, on these exosuit skeleton vehicles, which are interesting to play. So, without ado, let's get stuck into it. If you haven't watched the trailer, go ahead and do so, because it's quite fascinating. Also buy my decal. Now, the website goes to state that this is the mobile infantry, the open beta testing for the troops of the future, talking about the different classes from urbanized terrain and obviously, you know, armor protection and capabilities on unassisted human body. Basically, there are 4 combat classes. You have your assaults, which do a lot of medium sort of style damage. They've also got grenade launchers. There is the sniper, the ATGM operator, and the manpads operator. And currently it is only 2 teams. It's US versus USSR. And there is a funny comment at the end of this one. Well, I expected the April Fool's event to be F-22 shooting down balloons, and they said they ran out of AIM-9Xs, saying they know where the missile is. Also, the War Thunder forums have had a bit of a laugh with the vehicle introduction of the Duck. This has been passed to the developers and has succeeded in being passed to the developers. As you can see, it's a duck. It goes quack. Looks cool. Is a glorious duck. Is a long boy. They've had fun with this one. And from March 31st until April 17th, earn points in special missions and unlock stages and get rewards. These are the rewards listed for the April Fool's event. Essentially, a mobile warrior player icon, 2 emblems, and 3 decorators, that being a launcher decorator, a quadcopter decoration, and an 8mm decoration. And there are 8 stages in this one. If you get all the way to the end, you also get a title, as well as some pinata sticks for the gambling side of things. And there you go, 8 stages. Now, there is a drone for some of the operators inside the event itself. This is UAV Raven's Eye. It is a rank 8, does 360 kilometers an hour, and the internals of the thing is quite interesting, as it comes equipped with, well, no armor, but there is a fuel tank, and there are jet engines. French jet engines. So, quite interesting looking things. There it is, there it costs. Apparently it is 9,270 golden birds. Doesn't have any armor, doesn't have anything else, and it doesn't even have a battle rating. The American operator, starting off with the AAA gunner, is 11.3. It's got a 12.7mm machine gun and 4 stingers attached to the side of the thing. It's quite an interesting looking model. These are walkers of essentially exosuits, but not quite walkers. If you want to see a walkers event, go check out Enlisted, where they've done a rehash of sort of the War Thunders of old walker events. So yeah, looks pretty cool. All the models are virtually identical in this regard. They are just with different armament attached to the sides, but they all do similar things, and it's quite fun to play. We'll see that in gameplay later in this video. Alright, on to the next soldier. This is the Assault class. Same battle rating, same armor, same statistics. Just this one gets 12.7mm machine gun and spiked ATGMs with 2 rounds of ammunition, which is quite interesting. There it is, there's the stat card for it. Not a great deal else to say there, because most of these things are virtually identical. Right, so we have the anti-tank, this time armed with an 8.6mm machine gun, a tow ATGM ×2, and that is an undermounted 43mm under-barrel grenade launcher, which is fantastic, and then there are smoke launchers on the top. The anti-tank one was a bit of fun to play. As you can see, the armor there, 40mm here, 30mm, and then there's homogeneous armor. The X-ray, probably the most entertaining thing is, when you hover over the human element of it, it does say leg. This is the sniper category. Essentially, you've got exactly the same armament, aside from the fact that it's got a 30mm semi-automatic sniper cannon, which is basically like a very slow fire, high recoil, but high damage vehicle. And it does come equipped with 2 anti-personnel, should I say rockets as well. And they are the heat anti-tank stuff, which is about 720mm of damage. Russia is equipped with the similar thing, except because of 12.7's 6P51 machine gun, and then there is 20mm smoke grenades. It's also armed with the 9M336 with 4 rounds of ammunition, which is quite cool. And there it is right there, the surface-to-air missiles which are quite useful thing indeed. The assault class is aimed with the same machine gun, and it's got two ATGM missiles with about 900mm of penetration. You have a similar setup for the anti-tank, which has basically exactly the same, although different missiles again, this time for anti-tank purposes. And then lastly, the sniper, which essentially has a 30mm semi-automatic sniper cannon again, this time in a Russian format. And of course his anti-personnel, anti-tank rockets are 128mm stuff. But yeah, that's about it. Let's go into some gameplay. Now I have no idea what to expect here. Oh, we get helicopter, what appears to be a BMP-3 and a T-80. I presume that means you get a Bradley and an M1 Abrams and an Apache on the enemy team. Seeing as spawned as the Russians on Subversive 13, you can already see that there are some interesting controls here. L is for your night vision. You have space for your, what appears to be a jump/hover. Left shift allows you to sort of, I'm not sure what left shift is. Someone's deployed a drone already. That's going to be a constant noise that is just really, really irritating. But we're already on top of the buildings here. Let's see if we can spot one to try and kill. Oh, I don't even know. Like, the thing about these April Fool's events is they're quite entertaining, but at the same time, while everybody is early on, like this is the very first match I have. Or have I come on, can we get up there? Somehow we can get up there. Anyway, doesn't necessarily matter. It's going to be a bunch of fun to see where we can go on maps and where people can cheese things, because there is a set rotation of maps and we haven't figured those out yet. But that'll come within time. And yeah, these are quite quirky little machines. Corner here. As you can see, the gunner sight doesn't stay centered with you, so if you turn left or right or strafe left or right with A on D, your gun is not going to be on point. There is a guy just here, as you can see. That's because I've got this taken out the sniper class. He basically absolutely railed me. Absolutely clobbered me. Same guy, too. Anyway, as you can see, you got limited uses. Let's take out the assault. Just double check our spawn point there. But yeah, it appears we can also take a helicopter and a tank and a light tank, which I'm not a fan of. April Fool's events should really just focus on the event itself. I get why the vehicle's there, but I have a feeling later in this match I'll probably cut out some of the footage. That it'll be primarily just tank-on-tank combat and at a sooner point. Look at the team going wild in the backdrop. Also appears that on the map there, you've also got dedicated spawns, so that's quite interesting. Can I get on top of this building? Oh, I think we did run it before. Anyway, walking through the arches and stuff for all the interesting things. Oh, hello. Give him the old rat-a-tat-a, rat-a-tat-a, rat-a-tat. There he goes. Goodbye. So you got friends? You better not have friends. Let's keep walking. Keep walking. Just keep walking. Absolute fun little machines these are. I can hear lots of combat, but I can't see lots of combat. This does concern me. Oh, oh. Can I get up here? Oh, I can't get up here. Okay, well, I'm just going to suffice by going somewhere else, probably. If I can jump up on top of... No, I don't have enough juice for that. Oh, got one boy who's landing down here. See if we can get him mid-air. He's failed up. Let's get him. I've no idea where he is. He's got friends. He's got friends. There's one down. Come on, get hits. This isn't good. I'm reloading. This is not good. Come on, reload quicker. Rip. If we take out, look, that just looks so interesting. Unlike the trailer, it isn't as good, it isn't as wonky as I first thought it was going to be. The controls are a little bit finicky, but I'm presuming we'll get used to those over time. It's going to take a few more matches on these and to really know what you're looking for. I'm going to get up on this building up here. But first we've got to wait for a thing to charge. There we go. We're up on top of this building now. Ooh, this guy over there. Let's just machine gun him down, shall we? Oh, we hit him in the nuts. Oh, he's dead now. Pilot snipe, or should I say, crew knockout? Is that what you say in tanks? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't played tanks in a little while. Man, this is good fun though. I just wish there was a volume of more of these mechs, because it would make more sense. There's already someone running around with a tank. I think there's an Abrams running around somewhere down there. Right, they are capping the C point. There they are. Oh, didn't quite make it there. Thought I was going to make it. Give him a good old hit. That's the sniper view right there. So strafing doesn't really affect that. Can I use the spacebar? Okay, I can. I mean, it's not intuitive, but I guess you get used to it after a while. What I like about it is, though, is just it's strange. Everyone's like, infantry in War Thunder. Well, this is... They've got enlisted for that. And enlisted's their infantry game. Come on, taka. There we go. Oh, ouch. Got absolutely done by an anti-air gunner. See, that machine gun is really, really useful. Let's go out in the anti-tank one this time. Actually. Yeah, let's go out the sniper instead. For some reason, I am near the top of the leaderboard for some reason here. I don't even know why. Is there something down there? No, not anymore. Okay, right. I don't know about the strafing movement on the exosuits. Not the most intuitive thing. I think he's already moved from there. Let's just keep moving. Right, pushing up. We've just captured the C point. Big issue though is there are tanks rolling in and there is artillery, and they've got a couple of helicopters up already. It doesn't take long to get enough points to really spawn in a vehicle. I can spawn on a vehicle right now. I've had quite the plenty of sort of points. A friendly there's already in a T-80 and now there are Bradleys. So it doesn't really take long before the game really becomes, you know, you versus some tanks. So you have to be... Oh, speaking of tanks... Oh, I bloody missed. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to kill any of these guys. Considering that I'm still behind them here. Hello, Abrams. Oh, okay. Hello, Bradley. Come on, try and get a hit on him. Okay, yeah, no, we don't stand a chance. So yeah, it kind of becomes vehicle combat, and I don't really like that. And here it is. Look at the boys go bouncing. Bounce. Come on, jump. Come on, jump. Yay! Jumpy jumps. Yeah, again, it just becomes vehicle combat right at the end, and it kind of just ruins the event for me. That's okay. It's a bunch of fun. You should go try it out. This map probably isn't the best for it, but that's a quick look at least at the April Fool's event. So hopefully you have enjoyed that. It isn't what I expected. I think it was going to be World War I vehicles or something similar, but that's okay. It's here nor there. Enjoy it while you can, because it's only up for a few days, and we haven't heard anything about a crafting event. Maybe there's not going to be one this year. Anyway, my name is Ash. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next one. Bye-bye.